Hello, welcome to this week's Draw Along. Today we're going to be learning how to draw a pug. I'm sorry my voice is worse than usual, but I've got a cold. The first step in drawing your pug is to lightly draw a circle with a pencil and then draw a rectangle like that. So the next bit is to put the ears on. So from the top left side of the head, you need to come out and back in again, and the same on the other side. Make that one a little bit bigger. So you should have that. So then the next thing to do is to put 2 circles on the head and then a smaller circle inside. So you should have something that looks like that. The next step is to put in the face. So the nose is like an upside down C or sideways C. And then there's 2 C's inside as well. So you do a backwards C and a forward facing C. And then in the middle, a line going down. And then from this part of the nose here, you need to go out, up, out, and back to meet the other side. So it should look something like that. And put in a line in the middle there. And then around the outside of this part, you need to draw another line around the same shape, but just a little bit wider. So you should have something that looks like that. So the next step is to put in the middle of the eyes. So in the smaller circle you've already drawn, if you do a very small circle towards the top right hand side, and the same on the other side, and then shade in around the edge of it, leaving that tiny circle not coloured in, like that. So for the ears, if you follow the line down that you've already drawn, come into the head just a little bit, and then go back up. Same on the other side, come down, in a little bit, and back up. So the next step is to put in some of the wrinkles on the face. So next to the eye, you need to put a line like an upside down C, and the same the other side. And then from those lines you've just drawn, you need to do another kind of C-shaped backwards C around like that, and again on the other side to make the wrinkles of the eyes. So the next step is to put in the body. So just past halfway along the bottom of the head, you need to draw a line down and back up, down and back up, to create the folds of skin. And the same on the back. So if you follow roughly where the rectangle goes, so you go long and in, along and in, along and in, and then the end of this part forms the tail. So you need to get up round. At the end of the tail you have a couple of bits like that, and then as you come down you do that. Okay, so the next part, you need a rounded shape like that that goes down into the foot. So we go out and then down, and then make the paw, like, should have something like that. So the top of the leg comes down and round and then meets up with the back leg, and then put some claws on. And then the front leg, so the front leg comes down from the body and into the paw with the claws on. And the stomach comes from this leg down and back up, and then you've got the other back leg that comes down behind that one with some claws, and that one's kind of hidden, so you just see a little bit of it. So once you've drawn your pug, you just need to put in the extra details. So it has some wrinkles, so a line that starts wider and goes thinner there, like that, and then it just has some wavy bits just to show where the wrinkles are, and then put in some dots. Okay, so once you have your pug at this stage, you need to go around it with a pen. Any pen will do. I'm using a fine liner, but any pen that you've got is fine. So once you have drawn around the edge of your pug, you can then rub out the pencil lines behind. And you should have something that looks like that. When you've drawn your pug, send it through to us either on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag #ThePaintRoomDrawAlong, and we'll see you next time.